Hi, just wanted to let you know what my thoughts were this month on the Ipsy versus Birchbox. And I got these in the mail on the 16th of this month, and I really was excited to see what it would be like this month. And I didn't even go and peek to see, okay, who has what and which is better, and I didn't do any of that. I just wanted to see what came first. So the first one I'll show you is the Birchbox. And I've always been a big fan of Birchbox, as I love what they have. So when I opened my box, the first thing I saw was this. And it is a sample from Wish. It's their blueberry shave cream, and it is 3/4 of an ounce. And it smells very, blueberry-ish. It also, when you look at it, I don't know if you can see it really well, it does kind of have that soapy texture. I haven't actually tried it yet. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. But what I do notice about it, looking at it, I think it would lather up really nicely in the shower. And it does. It smells good. And all the other things I've tried from Wish have a really nice fruity scent to them. The next thing that I got that I have tried and that I really do like is from Kula. It's their classic sunscreen. And this is, I'm using my laptop today, so forgive me guys, it's not as good quality. This is their SPF 30. And it's their cucumber scent, and it smells so cucumbery, but not in like a scary vegetable way, but in a yummy face product way. And I love the way this stuff comes out, and it's moisturizing. So I have been using it like, oh, it smells so good. I've been using it as a moisturizer in place of my moisturizer because it's SPF 30 and it's made for your face. And then on top of that, I've been using Clinique's CC cream, which is also SPF 30. So I'm getting 2 layers of SPF 30, which doesn't make it SPF 60. It just means I've got extra layers of SPF 30 on my face, which keeps me nice and pale as long as I don't sit out and am in the sun forever. If I'm going to be in the sun for longer, I usually, take a hat or continue to apply, usually sit in the shade. The other thing that I got was the Sumida pencil in black, and it's like a little mini pencil. It's not a full-size pencil. And this one, I haven't really had a chance to try it. I just took the plastic off. I still have plastic on the cap here, and I just like ripped it open just before this video. So let me just show you this pencil here. It gives a really nice black line. I noticed that. And I don't know how long I'm gonna have to let it sit before. Gives a little bit of a smudge. Oh, it's very smudgy. Oh, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm making a mess of this. Maybe I need to let it sit a little bit longer. So let me make a mark here, and we'll let this one sit, and we'll talk about something else. Then we'll come back to it, and then we'll smudge and see how it does. All right, because this is very smudgy. The next thing that I saw, and I was like, oh, was Diva Curl. So I've tried, look at my black finger, sorry. I've tried just their light hold gel for my, and obviously this is my hair. This is my natural curl in my hair, and some under parts here are kind of stringy and not very curly, and then some other parts are very curly. So I have kind of weird textury hair, and I need anything that can kind of encourage my curls. So this here is fantastic. They have what they call their No Poo, which is a sulfate-free, really hydrating, conditioning shampoo. And then they have their One Conditioner, which is a really super hydrating conditioner that you can use every single day. And then they have their light defining gel. I think they used to call this their Angel, and that's what I used to use. And I tried it and I liked it, but I never wanted to commit to the whole thing because I was trying to find a less expensive way to get stuff done. I have a lot of high-end products for my face, and I was like, I can't afford high-end products for my hair, and maybe I should just commit to that too. But what I like about these is they come in this packet here, and they're really generous portions. They're all 1 ounces. I mean, and these are really big. I like that because sometimes you get those little tiny little foil packs that are about this big, and you're like, what can that do? And with someone who has enough hair like me, like I've got a lot of hair. My ponytail is like that thick. So yeah, this is actually enough for at least 2, maybe even 3, washes for me, washes and, conditionings, and at least 2, maybe 3 applications of gel, probably just 2 applications of gel. So I like that. I'd like to see what the whole system will do to my hair. I haven't tried it yet because I've been wanting to show you these before I broke into them. I almost broke into them this morning. I said, no, then they'd be in the shower, and how could I show you? And they'd all be messy and goopy because, yeah, okay. The last thing that came, I was kind of like, what? You sent me a pen? So there's this Pilot pen from Birchbox, and this is called their Pure White Hybrid Ink Pen, and it's supposed to be smudgeless. And then on the back of their card that tells you everything that's in here, they ask you this little questionnaire. And I said, well, let me pull out my little Pilot pen and see how it goes. And truthfully, I really like this pen. I love to write, and I have this love affair with writing implements, but I usually like a little more, I like really cool pens. And this was like a really, to me, it looked like a cheap little clicky pen. And I was like, who wants a cheap little clicky pen? But it's a gel pen. And I was like, ooh, I like the gel pens. And that it's a clicky gel pen. I like that because you don't have to worry about the cap coming off. And it's one of those that it's supposed to be smudgeless. So I wrote with it, and then I went over it like this, and it was a tiny bit of smudge. Not bad. So back to smudge. Let's see how this one does here. Oh, pretty good. Oh, there is some smudge. Okay, so if you're going for a truly, truly, like, long wear, non-smudgy, this may not be it. But hey, thanks for sending me a mini black pencil if I ever need one. So that's what came in my Birchbox. Now, what came in my Ipsy bag, by the way, I love this super cute little zigzag pattern. I think it's adorable. And that bag, not going to my kids. That one's mine. First thing I saw when I opened it was this box, and it's by Ipsy May, and it's actually their finishing serum. And this was actually 1/3 of an ounce, but I love this little cobalt bottle. It comes with a little dropper. And I was like, what does it smell like? And the minute I opened it, it's a really, really light scent. And I also like that the fluid is clear. I don't know why. That just is really cool to me. But it has a really, really, really light like scent. And when I've been using this, and this is one I have been using in my hair, it doesn't really weigh it down too much. And I got a little bit on my fingers, so now I gotta put it on my hair, not get it on my clothes. It does make my hair shiny, but not like scary shiny. Not like, what are you wearing in your hair today? So I really like this. This is really, really, really nice. And it's called Ipsy May is Polished. Yep, so there's that. It's 1/3 of an ounce. I like this. The next thing that I saw that came in a box was from Zoya, and I was like, ah! Because if you watched any of my videos, you know my favorite nail polish brand is Zoya. And I was so stoked when I saw this. And then I was like, oh, really? And they sent me blue. And what I love about blue is that this is from their spring collection. And it's a beautiful color. And I love that, first of all, Zoya is a 5-free nail polish. So it has like, it's top of the line when it comes to having the least amount of bad chemicals for you. And I love this really pale blue color. It's just gorgeous and divine. But you know what's so funny is I just ordered from their Earth Day like promo that they just had. I got 12, well, I got 13 polishes, and one of them was blue. So now I have a backup of blue. I don't know, I might just give it to a friend who doesn't have this color, because I mean, I think everyone needs this beautiful pale blue shade. I think it's gorgeous. So I haven't opened it. I'll probably just even leave it in this gorgeous little blue, this little Zoya box, because hello, yes, absolutely. So then I saw this. It's from Juice Beauty. There we go. And it's a full-size lip gloss. And this one is called Champagne. And it actually smells good. It actually tastes good. And I didn't go like, ah, or anything. But when I had it on my lips, I accidentally licked my lips, which I almost never do. And I just have it swatched right here. It's really shiny. It's really pretty. And it's one of those that you could wear over your natural lips, and it would just give you like a little bit of shine, and it's really pretty, and it kind of smells good, but it also, if you accidentally lick your lips, it tastes good. But I think this is also pretty if you were to wear it, and I wouldn't use the wand to do this because I don't like to get my wand with color back in here and like start changing the color, but I use a little dab of it, like right down here. That was probably too much. Less than I did, because I'm doing it right here in the in the little viewfinder, just kind of to highlight your lower lip a lot less than I did because that looks like crazy now. Anyway, so there was that, and I like the way it smells. I like the way it feels. It's really, really pretty. I also got this from Yabby, and it's a concealer in buff. And I was like, concealers. One thing that's great about this is, I think it was a month or two ago, they sent us that little RX, it was like a little magnetic compact you can add things to. You can do that with this. And I thought, this color is going to be way too dark for me. Thinking, you know, and it turns out it's actually a really good, you know, if I put it here and I blend it, it's not too crazy. You know, especially now that we're getting into like the warmer seasons, my skin has already darkened up just a smidge. I try really hard with that SPF, and I always get just a smidge darker in the summertime. So for fall and winter, this would not be a good color for me, but for now, it actually is really good. It doesn't conceal like perfectly, and it doesn't last forever, but it works. And for that little magnetic compact, I'm gonna leave it in there and take that thing with me, and it might work really, really, really well. The last thing that I found, and I was like, dude, another full size. Well, full size as in like, it's a full roller ball. It's from Pacifica, and this is their, let me show you this way. It's their Tahitian Gardenia. And if you like heavy floral scents, you probably would really like this. It really does have that beautiful full gardenia smell. And it says it has notes of jasmine, orange flower, and tea leaves along with the gardenia. And I do smell the jasmine and the orange, yeah, but mostly it's like gardenia. And when I wore it the other day, I normally don't go for gardenia because it really reminds me of my mom. She loves gardenia, and even though I love the smell of it on her, it always reminds me of her, and I'm always trying to not be my mom because there's so much of us that we're alike. And so the whole trying to distinguish mom, me. Anyway, but I love this. I think this is really pretty, and I probably will wear it. I'll try to make sure to do it when I'm not around my mama. But yeah, full size rollerball, full size lip gloss, full size nail polish in like a beautiful pastel shade of blue that was like hot everywhere, like a New York Fashion Week. Everyone was trying to get their hands on this because Zoya was handing them out like right there at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. They were like, here, would you like a blue? Would you like a blue? And everybody wanted one. Plus like this totally cool, this and the cover up. I have to say for me, this month it was Ipsy all the way. Ipsy totally won. There was some nice stuff. The only thing I really, really loved from Birchbox was the Diva Curl. So 3 ounces of yumminess here. The rest of it was okay. I got a pen and I got some eyeliner that is very smudgy. But I'm loving this stuff, like totally loving it. And I think this month my $10 was much better spent at Ipsy. Of course, it changes month to month. Of course, they're keeping them both because, hey, I got cool stuff in the mail. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you are a Birchbox, Ipsy, or both subscriber, let me know which one you enjoyed more this month. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.